Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Yesterday, June 19th, 2025, King James's birthday anniversary. Remember, Trump was reelected with a big asterisk since these aren't elections, they're selections, but reelected on November 5th, which is the anniversary of the Jesuits trying to kill King James. And of course, Trump won the 58th election the first time around, like King James eventually died at age 58, and this time around, he got 58% of the Electoral College. Anyway, the point is, it's all number games. It's all tributes to history. So here we are on June 19th, and Trump's got more number games. Supposedly, with World War III in the balance, Trump says he's going to need 2 weeks to come to a conclusion. He just needs 2 weeks. If he can just have 2 weeks, he'll get it all figured out. And then, of course, today, if you were following the headlines, he's hinted that they're going to strike Iran. But yeah, to see through what's really going on, to see through the puppet show where Donald Trump is the big orange goon puppet, you got to know Gematria, the 4 base ciphers of the English language, alphabetic order, reverse alphabetic order, and both orders with numerology applied. Notice World War III spelled out equals 170. Trump says on the 170th day of the year, June 19th, I need 2 weeks. And 2 weeks lands at July 3rd, 7-3. Of course, Putin's going to turn 73 later this year. Who's in the middle of a war connected to this country where we're funding one side of it, the Ukraine side, kind of like we fund the Israel side of what's going on with Israel and Hamas and Iran. But yeah, July 3rd, 7-3 is 2 weeks after the June 19th call for 2 weeks. World War III, as you can see, also equals 71. A reminder that October 7th, 2023 was Putin's 71st birthday, of course, 71 days before the Pope's birthday. It's the Catholic military of the past, the Templars. They are the reason that Israel is where it is today, because the Templars said that's where the old temples were. They used Al-Aqsa Mosque as their headquarters in the time of the Crusades. And you can see with the reverse alphabetic order, World War III is 181. A reminder that there were rumors World War III was on the verge last October 1st when Iran fired reportedly 181 missiles at Israel. And remember, 181 is the 42nd prime number. Iran equals 42, war 42, Hamas 42. The small way, World War is 42, like the U.S. first deployed troops to World War II in 42. Zionism also has that 42 connection. But yeah, it's a reminder the world wars have been number games from the beginning. World War I, when did they say World War I ended? 11/11, so 4 ones, and they say it ended at 11 a.m. And that was another thing when I was a kid, when they'd tell us that, it would trip me out, because I'd ask the teacher, I'd say, how do you end a war at 11 a.m.? Like, they got a speaker that rings out all across the world, all across Europe. It's 11 a.m. on 11/11. World War I is officially over. We were waiting for the ones. You know what I mean? It's always been number games, you guys. And like I said, the day that Netanyahu came back into power, Netanyahu came back on December 29th after stepping down on June 13th. Of course, you know, this latest escalation happened on June 13th, going with the 613 mitzvahs. But I told you, the day Netanyahu came back on 12/29, that was Albert Pike's birthday, and Albert Pike is the very prominent Freemason in history who published the letter about 3 world wars, August 15th, 1871, on the Jesuit order's birthday. The same Jesuits who gave us the calendar and synced up the English language with the calendar that synced up this ritualistic system. And by the way, all you guys who continue to leave the comments like, only God can do this. Why do you think God's so into the Jesuit calendar? Why is it that it's only synced up with this system that the Jesuits implemented, the calendar in English with the 26-letter alphabet? Fundamentally, what you guys are saying is that the Jesuits are the true servants of God. The Catholic Church is the true servant of God, and that's why this is really all just God, that they're doing His will. They implemented this system. It was really all God all along, because this was God's plan. And Albert Pike must have been a prophet of God too, because he knew about the 3 world wars to come, and he knew to publish it on the Jesuit order's birthday. and address it to Mazzini, the second leader of the Illuminati, an order founded by the Jesuits. So, yeah, I'll let you guys think about that. Do you really think this is God's plan? We'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. And until next time.